Welcome back to another episode of Love and Gratitude. How are you? How do you feel? I hope you feel great. I'm here in black again. I think in my last two episodes I was also wearing something black, but you know what? I dress according to my mood, and today I was for black, wearing something black, and also I got ready because I will go out after this video. I will go on a date with my girls, of course. Okay. What are you gonna do later? I mean, it's Friday. It's a beautiful day. It's a bit cloudy today, but it's still nice because I went out already. I was collecting my 10K steps, and what I did last week actually. Before getting into the topic, I was trying for the first time in my life water fasting, and it was so cool. It was such a cool experience and good experience and healthy experience actually, because and it was a super spontaneous decision, by the way. You know why? Because on that day I went to university, and I decided to not eat something for breakfast because my morning routine includes 2 types of tea, and when I drink those tea, then I have to wait 1 hour at least to eat something, because then my belly is bloated, my stomach is like super big because of the water, because of the teas. So I always wait like 1 hour or 1.5 hours before eating something, but then I was already too late, so I needed to go to university, and I was like, I will come back early, so I will eat after I will be back. And you know what? Turns out completely different. I stayed at the university until 7 p.m. or something. I don't know, until the evening, and I came back very late. And so it was a super busy day for me on that day. It was super stressful, and I had to do so many things, and that's why I was not really having time for breakfast or like for food at all. And then I was like, and I had that in my mind already, because I've always wanted to try that, to water fast, and because it's super healthy. It has so many benefits. If you don't know, please Google, or maybe I can do another episode about water fasting. And I've always wanted to try that out, so I was like, today is a perfect day for doing that, so I will just do it. So then I did, and I was fasting for more than 24 hours. More, like I think 30 hours or something. And I don't know the actual hours, but it was more than a day, and I must admit that it was not difficult at all, but I was expecting it to be difficult, but it was not. But maybe it's because of my day, because sometimes even though I eat something, I get super hungry, like right after eating something, like after 1 or 2 hours, because sometimes my brain just needs that food, like that energy. And but so fasting was surprisingly, the water fasting experience was surprisingly nice for me, like a super easy task actually, like super easy experience. Or it was also great for my stomach, for my brain, for my overall health, and for my mental clarity, like because when I went to bed I was kind of hungry, but I was drinking water, so it was okay. And the next day I woke up super nice, super lean, and with a super flat belly. And but then I ate something, like I ate buckwheat salad actually. It was also super nice and refreshing. But in the recent time, I was really caring about what I'm eating, like trying to eat as clean as possible, really, because food has also energy, and food has a frequency. So the more you eat higher frequency foods, the more your frequency will get higher, of course. And that's why I'm really taking care about this and paying attention to what I'm eating. But today is my cheat day. It's Friday, so, and I really wanted to eat pizza for so long, but I wanted a Neapolitan pizza because, I don't like the usual pizza, and I don't eat pizza everywhere. So we will go to a very nice restaurant where I will have my super Neapolitan pizza. I'm super excited already. And So also fasting, and I've been doing this now for a few days, like for 1 week, but like not every day, but like with a 1 day break between. So I'm trying to fast as much as I can, and as much as it's possible for me and for my body, because I'm still listening to my body, and I'm still listening, to myself, if I need it or if I don't really need it, like just paying attention to my stomach and to my health and everything. And but when you can control what you eat, you can control the rest of your life. You can control the rest of the things, like you can control everything. And that's the main point. Like when you can control what you eat, you can control your mind, you can control your decisions, you can control just everything. And that's it. Because for me, it was also very difficult to say no to my mom's food during fasting, because now I'm doing this like for a few days. But I also really don't like to eat after 6 p.m. So, and they were eating always 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. So, I mean, with they, I mean my family. And but I just don't like eating after 6 p.m. because then my stomach is like, because I would like to wake up the next day with a nice feeling, instead of being bloated, or just with that taste in your mouth. Even because sometimes when you eat too late, you just even wake up with the same taste in the morning. I really don't like this, and I can't do this. So that's why I just, I'm avoiding. I'm trying to avoid eating after 6 p.m., which is very healthy. But you also have to listen to your body, actually, because not everyone is the same. So what is meant to be for me, what is meant to be healthy for me doesn't mean that it has to be also healthy for you. So keep it in mind and listen to your body, because it's always telling you. And I was really saying no to my mom's food, and I was saying no to other things. Okay, so on the weekend I was eating some ice cream and stuff like this, but it was weekend, so that's okay. On the weekend you can eat whatever you want, okay? But you also have to do, like, do you know the 70-30 rule, or sometimes it's the 80-20 rule? Like 80% you eat clean and 20% you just eat whatever you want, junk food or whatever, fast food and sweets and whatever. For me personally, it's very difficult to avoid cakes and muffins and cupcakes and stuff like this, because I really love these type of sweets. I really don't. I don't have to eat chocolate. I don't have to eat anything from the supermarket, like candy, whatever. But I really have a weakness for cakes and for just muffins or cupcakes and stuff like this, patisserie. I love patisseries, and I really enjoy going there. Anyways, everyone has weaknesses. Okay, also what happens, I was scrolling on Instagram a few days ago, and then I saw one very, very funny meme, and I will show you here. It was super funny, like, because I was getting dressed and I was getting ready to go somewhere, and I was feeling so nice. And, I saw those videos, people dancing, and I was like, I would also like to dance, because I love dancing. And I would also like to, just sometimes just film myself and, just posting some dancing video, because why not? I love it. But then I was like, no, Rookie, what if, I was like, okay, so it's like, okay, I don't want to put borders on myself, because everyone can do everything. But at some point, you have to really think about your future, because imagine, okay, so it's also kind of cringe. Okay, nothing is cringe, but also it's cringe, because it's difficult. I don't know how to explain it, but okay, just see my point. Imagine you're 10 years older from now. Okay, so you're posting videos now, like TikTok videos, dancing on social media, okay, dancing videos. And then 10 years from now, you regret it, okay? And it's not just even about regretting, but it's about, what would my children think about me when I would put my camera and, my phone, and put myself in front of the camera and start dancing just for likes or for views. That's so BS, that's so stupid. And I would not like to do this. In private, yes. like for my close friends, okay, or like when you're in person with some people, or when you're at a party. But just dancing in front of the camera, I don't know, like it's nice, it's fun. I must admit, it's nice, it's super nice, and I would like to do this. But then I'm like, what would my children think about me, like when they would see these videos, or what would my parents even think about this? Oh my god, I just could never imagine my dad seeing my videos when I'm dancing. It's just, oh my god, I couldn't. Oh my god. I mean, especially when you come from a Turkish family, oh my god, like you're done, you're done. I mean, my parents, okay, my mom knows that I have a podcast, but my dad doesn't even know that I'm doing this right now. And I don't know what he would say if he would find out. I mean, I don't care. Okay, like, I don't care 80%. I don't know what he would say, but it's just my thing, and I can do whatever I want. And yeah. Okay, so another thing is that a few days ago, I went to an event because, I'm now focusing more on connecting with other people, like getting to know other people or meeting new people, so I can learn new things, talk to new people, and, just extend my perspective, my, just my point of view, my mindset and my mentality, whatever. And I went to this event and it was absolutely incredible. Like, it was so nice. I met new people, actually. And when I came back, when I was driving back home in the evening, it was super beautiful. Like, the sun was shining, and the evening sun and the air, and you just feel satisfied, and you feel happy and grateful. You just feel absolutely grateful, and it's so nice. And I was just listening to music and just vibing, and then what I was thinking. Oh my god, for the first time in my life, I thought, oh my god, everything goes well in my life. For the first time in my life, I really thought, oh my god, I'm on the right path. I am doing everything right, and I'm making the right decisions. For the first time in my life, I was absolutely sure about my decisions and about what I was doing and about where I was going, or just everything. And I was feeling so complete. I was feeling so happy and satisfied about this because your thoughts really can improve your mood, by the way, and this because you hear yourself in your head, and the more you think positive, the more you will become positive. And I was thinking these thoughts, and I was so happy because it was a nice evening, and I was really, really happy about my decision to go to this event because I was also like playing with the thought of not going there because it was far away, but then I just took the chance, and I was just, okay, no, Rookie, don't think, just do it, and then I went there, and I was absolutely happy, and as I said, for the first time in my life, everything goes perfect, and everything is perfect, and everything is how it should be, and everything will be even better because I believe in it, and I'm working for it, and I'm working on it, and this is the way it should be. And you should think the same, you should also have this mindset because everything works for you and everything works out for you. I mean, you are working for yourself, and you are your own boss. I mean, you're the main character in your own life, and you can do whatever you want, and you can think whatever you want, and you can believe in anything, and this is, I love this. Like, this is my quote: believe in yourself. I believe in you. I believe in myself. And, just everything is possible. And I'm so happy. And, you should be too. And you should take every chance. You should take every risk to grow and to develop yourself and to, just to get out of your comfort zone. And, okay, so today's topic is about the OG confidence and how to meet new people and how to make friends, actually. Okay, maybe it will be too much, but it's okay. I will be fast. So, today even, okay, so I'm working in a big city and I'm living in a little village, okay? And before I started to work in that big company, in that big city, and before I was going there very often, I was always going for a walk here in my village. And, I was always seeking for trees and for the forest. I always wanted to escape into the forest because I really didn't want to see people anymore. And you know why? Because I was always feeling that people were watching me and people were looking at me all the time. And, I don't know why, but it was just that feeling that I was feeling being watched, and that's why I was always going somewhere else. But after I started to work in that company, I've always had the best confidence, but of course, sometimes you feel unsure and you feel insecure, and then, after going to that company and then coming back, I was always going for a walk. And you know what? And all of a sudden, my point of view changed, because then I felt more confident, and I felt more confident about the way I was dressed, when I was going out. Because before I was really, I was getting irritated by, people and people's, the way they were looking, but now I don't really care anymore. And I'm thinking, Rookie, the whole planet is yours. The world is yours, who cares? And that's it, And also, because of this, I started to, meet new people because of my confidence. And I was always doing this. It was always my trick to meet new people. To start a small talk and using my confidence. But now I'm even more confident, and, I'm even going to be even more confident because the more I achieve my goals and the more I get to achieve my dreams, the more confident you become. And the more you keep your promises to yourself, the more confident you will become. Remember this. So when you have goals for yourself, when you set goals, remember to keep your promise and to achieve that goal as soon as possible, and to never give up, because it will boost your confidence. And I'm speaking here from my own experience, because as you can see, I'm gaining more and more confidence through the experience and through achieving my goals. And that's so nice. That's perfect. And you feel so much better, trust me. And also, I started to, approach people even more, and I just, ask them questions and asking them deep questions. You always have to ask the right questions. My mentor, he always says, Rookie, it's about asking the right questions. Remember. And that's so true, be interesting. Don't be boring. Don't be like an NPC. Don't be like the other people. Be interesting, be different, and have this energy, have this different type of energy and this aura, and, just think first positive about yourself. Think confidently first, and then your energy will shift. Just trust me, it's working. And then you just approach someone, and also never judge a book by its cover, because I tend to judge people, but then I'm like, I'm telling myself, I'm reminding myself, no, Rookie, don't judge anyone. Just talk to them, and because you'll never know. And it really turns out that that person is actually cool, and you always learn something new, really. And I really like to talk to new people, because for me, each person, each individual is like a book for me, and it's like reading the back of the book. And especially when you're asking the right questions, you will know. And if you're an observer, you will you will know right away what kind of person that is, and you will have the answers to your questions, and you will learn something new. Because whatever intention you have, it will you will get the answers to the questions in your head and to this intention, because do you know the red car theory? It always works like that. If you focus on red cars, you will start to see more red cars, and the more you focus on one thing, the more you will see that, and the more you will hear that. It's always like this, trust me. And so I was talking to new people, and it was so nice, because as I said, I learned something new, and I learned many new things actually. And so I could work on myself, I could work on my mindset, and, change the way I see some things, and, just be more grateful, and, appreciating my life even more, and myself even more. And of course, I don't want to be egocentric here, but, sometimes you meet people and you think, oh my god, I could never hang out with these people, or I just don't really want to waste my energy and waste my time on these people. But then on the other hand, you meet people, you get inspired by them. Really, like last week I met one person and I was like, wow, that person was incredible, and that energy, and wow. And I hope that I will see that person again, because oh my god, that person was great, and oh my god, it was so nice, really. And I got inspired by that person, and I came home and I was like, Mom, oh my god, I really want to be like a person, and just collecting some ideas and inspirations and some colors, and some information. And it's so nice, and I absolutely love this. And you always have to be confident for this. You cannot achieve your goals, or you cannot get out of your comfort zone when you're shy, or when you're like, and actually I don't really like shy people. I mean, at some point it's okay, but also I really don't like, because you will miss out so many chances. You will miss out so many things just by not being able to talk to people, and the chances are going right in front of your eyes away. They're flying right away, and you just are not able to catch that chance, because you're too shy. I mean, oh my god, I really cannot imagine being shy, even though I was shy when I was younger. I forgot to mention, I was completely different. And, but I started to see that the more confident you become, the more chances are there visible for you. And you just have to grab that chance, because I cannot afford it anymore, because I'm 24 now. And, I'm like completely focused on building my dream life and myself, completely focused on working on myself, and I cannot afford any I can't afford losing chances anymore, losing possibilities. So I have to use every chance, every possibility. Okay, so how to make new friends? Oh my god, I'm talking so many things, and about so many things, and so many different things. But yeah, how to make friends. Okay, first step, be confident. And second step, just go straight to them and talk to them, asking them, hey, where are you from? Or what's your name? Or not like what's your name? Hey, my name's Ruki. What's your name? Nice to meet you. Just straight up like this. I mean, it's so sad that nobody is doing that anymore, really. Nobody is going straight to a person and saying, hi, I'm Ruki. Who are you, or what's your name? Just introducing yourself confidently. Unfortunately, nobody's doing this anymore, but this is something that I like to do a lot, or I just appreciate when someone else does this. But it's so rare, but it's so nice, because you're just on another level, you're just on another energy, and you feel that, and you just feel that in the aura of that person, because it shows so much confidence, and it's just so nice. And I just love this, and you will love that too. You just have to train yourself, and you just have to learn this, and you just have to get used to that. Really, it's simple. The more you do it, the more you will get used to it. And okay, first, be confident. Second, approach that person. And then third, very important, the most important thing, ask the right questions. Show interest. If you're truly interested in that person, then be a good listener. And also, don't forget to be a good observer, because that's the A and O. In German, we say das A und O. So maybe it doesn't make any sense in English, the A and O. But, in German, it's das A und O, which basically means the everything, the 100%, the most important thing. Listen to that person, show interest, but when you're genuinely interested in that person, only when you're authentic and only when it's true. Be true to yourself, listen to your heart, listen to that energy, like try to observe, and you'll already know. And try if the energy is matching, and there was this one guy I met last week, and he was so funny. And I was really interested in his business, because he was working on his business. He started that new company, and that new agency, and I was very interested, and I was asking him, because I was really genuinely interested, like very authentic, and I ask many questions because I like to talk. And then he was like, oh my god, I feel like this is an interview. I feel like I'm at the police station. Like making fun, and I was laughing, but I was really interested. So then I'm asking many questions because it's so normal, right? And it was super interesting what he was doing, and he was so young. He was just 23 or something. And okay, I'm also young, but it's super nice when I see ambitious people working on themselves and trying new things, even if it's not working, just experimenting or having their own projects. And that's very, very important, to work on things and to work on yourself and to work on your on your CV, on your personal CV for yourself. I mean, it's very important how what you're doing with your time. And so I was talking to him, and I was getting to know him, and he was a very nice person. So we became not really friends. I mean, we just saw each other once, but we became a good colleague. I don't know how you call this. Like, yeah, he was a cool person, and I will definitely meet him again because of some other events. So then we will go to another event and together, because it's just all about the connection and all about the vibing, the energy. Because you don't really have to be friends, or you don't really have to be partners in the first place, because you will still have time to know that person even more and better. But just don't rush anything. Be authentic, be genuine, just be yourself, And I know that you hear this probably often, oh, be yourself, da, da, da. But when you start to understand what it means, today I was thinking, what if that person will not like me? For example, I was thinking about one person, and I was trying to, in my head, I was trying to think that I should behave especially well next to that person. But then I was like thinking, why should I do that? Why should I behave extra well? I mean, I am already behaving extra well, no? But why should I even be more careful next to that person? Because I should be just myself. And if that person doesn't agree with my energy, or with what I do, or with what I say, or my energy, my vibe, then then it's even better, because then we will not be together in the same room again. I mean, then there will be distance between us, which is very nice, very healthy, because you don't have to be around people when you're not matching their vibe. I mean, it's just all about yourself, and it's not that serious. I mean, it's not that important. You just be you, and the right people will find you. Today, I received in the morning a super nice comment on my video, and if you're watching this, I'm just sending you love and light. And I was reading that comment, and that person said, God bless you. And I was so happy, because this is so beautiful, and just this is so my energy. This is what I tell others. Have a beautiful day, have a sunny weekend, take care of yourself. I'm sending you love and gratitude. I love you, and I appreciate you. I'm so grateful, and stuff like this. And if there are also people out there who have the same amount of love that you have inside of yourself, or the people who have the same energy just like you. And one day you'll find these people. You just have to be, authentic, and that's the most important thing, and stay true to yourself. Because what is life when you constantly lie to yourself and lie to the others? But coming back to the topic before ending the video, making friends is easy. You just have to be confident. That's the most important thing. You have to have this OG level of confidence, really. And just believe in yourself, and get ready, be pretty, or be handsome if you're a guy watching this or listening to this. Get dressed well, smell nice, and look pretty, look good, work out and have the best energy. Collect your 10K steps, go to the gym, drink water, yes, eat well, eat clean. And go out and get some sunlight, just live your best life and spend your energy on good things, meet good people, go on networking events. That's so important, really, because this is something that I like to do. right now, especially in this chapter of my life, this is the best time to grow for me. Actually, this is something that I want, so I'm doing this, and it's working perfectly. And I'm meeting new people, and I'm just super excited. And you just gain more confidence. You just gain just much more experience and everything else, and you get better, and you learn more things, and that's the most important thing. And getting better just 1% every day. And yeah. Okay, so I have to go. Take care of yourself. I hope you enjoyed this episode, because I did. I enjoyed this very well. Today I have this special energy, And take care of yourselves. Be nice and enjoy your day, and always stay with love and gratitude.